Before you scroll away, listen to this, because what this single father discovered while cleaning a public bathroom with his little son changed his life forever. And by the end of this story, you will understand why kindness always finds its way back. So take a moment to like this video and subscribe to Stories of Kindness, because stories like this deserve to be shared. The smell of disinfectant hung heavy in the air as Daniel scrubbed the tiled floor on his knees, his hands red and cracked from years of honest work, while his 7-year-old son Noah stood beside him, holding a small bucket almost too big for his thin arms. This late-night cleaning job at the bus station was not how Daniel imagined his life would turn out. But after his wife vanished without a word 5 years ago, leaving only silence and unpaid bills, he learned to accept whatever work kept food on the table and a roof over their heads. Noah never complained, not once, even when other kids laughed at his worn shoes, or when he had to sit quietly on a bench doing homework while his father cleaned toilets. Daniel always told him that dignity was not about what you cleaned, but how you carried your heart. And that night, as Daniel wiped the mirror streak by streak, he noticed a woman standing silently at the doorway. Her coat was elegant, her posture calm, yet her eyes were fixed on him with a strange intensity. Daniel froze, his breath caught in his chest, because he knew those eyes. He had stared into them every night in his memories. The woman took a step forward, and his hands began to shake. Memories flooded back the hospital room. The promise to come back, the unanswered calls, the endless waiting. Noah looked up, sensing the tension, and asked softly, "Dad, are you okay?" And the woman flinched at the sound of his voice. Her lips trembled as she whispered, "Daniel, it is me." The world seemed to tilt. Daniel stood slowly, his mind torn between anger, disbelief, and pain. 5 years of struggle, 5 years of bedtime stories told through exhaustion. 5 years of wondering why she left without even saying goodbye. And now she stood there dressed in wealth while he smelled of bleach and sweat. She explained through tears that she had been forced to leave after discovering a dangerous truth tied to her family, a truth that put Daniel and the baby she carried then at risk. She had been threatened, silenced, sent away under protection, and when she finally escaped, she searched for him for years. Until tonight, Noah stepped forward, holding his father's leg, looking up at the woman with curious eyes, and asked, "Mommy, is that you?" And in that moment, every wall Daniel built collapsed. He did not forgive easily, but he listened. She knelt down crying, apologizing to Noah, promising she never stopped loving him. The bathroom felt smaller yet heavier with truth. Daniel realized that life had tested him not to break him, but to shape him, and that his son had grown into a boy of compassion because he had witnessed resilience, not bitterness. The woman offered to take them away to a life of comfort, but Daniel surprised himself by saying no. Not yet, because love needed time, not money, and trust needed truth, not tears. They walked out together that night, not as a perfect family, but as honest souls ready to heal. And if this story touched your heart, remind yourself that kindness, patience, and strength matter. So like this video, share it with someone who needs hope, and subscribe to Stories of Kindness, because sometimes the most powerful miracles happen in the most unexpected places.